Good morning, and it's been a good session going so far. And we have some questions for you.
Sure.
Can you also introduce yourself to the
I'm
camera?
Subramanian, Managing Director, Colruyt Group India. Colruyt Group is a Belgium headquartered food and grocery retailer.
Nice, sir. So, Coimbatore has been traditionally seen as an industrial and textile hub. And what are the core strengths that make GCC ready today?
There are quite a few factors in my point of view. One actually it's about the entrepreneurial culture of Coimbatore, which we really like a lot. And the second, the profound educational hub, which is actually a very good way to attract and develop new talent. So that's another one. And it also is a bedrock of engineering, actually. So a mix of a good talent, an engineering, and an entrepreneurial culture. It makes it quite attracting, actually, for many companies.
Okay. So, the term GCC for most of us is new, and some people relate it like IT parks. So, let us know what is the difference between GCC and other IT parks.
No, there is no IT parks as an IT park. In my view, it's infrastructure, right? IT companies and GCC, you can look at it. So if you look at the large IT services company, they are typically providing IT services for large corporates, multiple companies. But GCC is like a global capability center, which provides IT services for their own company. So that's the main difference. Yeah.
Okay. And there are beyond tech and BPO where more people will look more leverage has to be taken these days. There are other sectors, like for instance, retail and also like healthcare, fintech, and engineering. How do you think GCC will power them all up?
You see, today, if you look at the growth of GCs in India in the past decade, is even faster than the growth of IT, other servicing companies. So clearly, there is so much of demand and interest by the global companies actually to set up their in-house capability center. So it's because it gives them a competitive advantage to develop the talent, bring new innovations, and then bring transformations much more faster. So in my view, I think the GCCs are going to have a rapid and transformational growth in the upcoming couple of decades, if not more.
Okay. And also, as an investor, your critical view on Coimbatore, seeing its real estate perspective and how the city is able to offer some grade A workspace or how in par with other cities. What do you think, and how far it has to go?
So there are Coimbatore, clearly we can see that it's actually unlike a good thing. It is growing in multiple dimensions, and it's going in different parts of the city, not getting too concentrated. Today there are at least a good dozen good IT parks there. I think it will be interesting to see how the new IT parks are coming up. I think there are a lot of discussion about different parks. So that's something we have to wait and see how the new IT parks are coming. But today, it really provides a very good infrastructure, which is quite comparable to any other cities today.
Thanks, sir. And what are the key gaps that you identify in digital infrastructure and civic department?
So one of the main gaps is that we have our primary main office in Hyderabad. I've seen the way how Hyderabad has transformed in the last decade. So today I see possibly Coimbatore has a potential to go in the next 10, 12 years, if not beyond like that. So clearly I think the roads are, getting narrow. I think maybe today the current city roads and the infrastructure is built for what it was 10, 15 years in the past. I think clearly substantial amount of infrastructure investment is needed in the city. If not, it may choke up. So clearly there is a focus on the airport or the metros or the expanding the roads and building bridges. There are a lot of things in plan. I think the government has to speed up most of it so that it can continue the growth what they want to do.
Okay. And there are some questions that have been asked in the forum, like Coimbatore's nightlife restraints and how far people have to travel to have a work-life balance in this busy city. So for GCC to come up or more such things to be happening, what do you think is a relatable barriers that Coimbatore needs to step up?
See, I think sometimes I feel nightclub is a kind of an overhyped thing. I think that's not the only thing a city needs. I think I would really go on. I think the healthcare education is the most important aspect. I think today Coimbatore provides an impeccable healthcare infrastructure and a beautiful education institutions. I think these two are the core. Actually, nightlife is more. I think you need it, but that's not the main in my view. I think still there are so many beautiful places around Coimbatore for you to experience it. So I think there is a lot more to it. Rather, I would not focus on that one thing, but there is a lot more which the city provides, which many other cities will provide. So that's how I look at it.
Let's forget nightlife. Any other recreational activities that you could take a cue from other big cities and plug it in Coimbatore?
Yeah.
What would you advise Coimbatore?
So in that way, okay. So there could be many other. If you look at the cities today, there are as the city grow and expand. So in large cities, when I live in Hyderabad, with the family, we prefer to go to one particular place where we can spend a good amount of the day together, where you have food, recreation, or the sports, or even different things together. I think such facilities should come up more and more, because with the travel time increasing, you can't go to multiple places. So I think if you can have many things consolidated in one place, I think that's something will be more interesting in the future. See, if you look at, there has been a lot of survey and statistics being provided. Like for every IT job, you create another 3 or 4 new jobs that you create. That's what the situation is. It could be about your hospitality sector, or it could be a travel sector, or it could be about the logistics and everything. So I think when a city evolves, I think all those three different things are going to evolve. Like a quick commerce, I think possibly will evolve very rapidly. The logistics sector, I think that's going to explode quite a well. And next to that, maybe a lot of hospitality and supply chain business. So I think along with this, multiple industries will evolve. That's my.
So in terms of employment, there are more chances that
there is absolutely. I think that's why I said for every IT job, they say 3-4 more jobs. So if suppose, let us say, put in perspective, if the GCs in IT together can create another 50-70 jobs, then you're looking at another 2 lakh jobs getting created around it. So I think clearly there's a lot of potential. That's how I look at it.